Area 51 has not updated in almost a year. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about why, but we're also going to be mainly focusing on the upcoming weapon skins update. Now, what is the weapon skins update? If you didn't know, Area 51 is planning to add weapon skins to all of its guns, which will be obtainable in multiple ways. Now, the main way is going to be weapon skin crafting, as you're going to be able to kill killers, and those killers are going to have drops, and you'll be able to craft weapon skins from killing killers. Now, if you didn't know, this update has been in the works for at least 6 months, and it has had multiple phases. There's phase 1, which I'll be talking about, which is canceled, and phase 2, which is the upcoming update that I personally believe is much better than phase 1. So what is the truth behind these weapon skins? The truth is that these have been delayed, and I'm going to be talking about what has caused these delays. So let's dive into phase 1. Now, phase 1 and phase 2, I just want to preface this, both of them are kind of the same, except they are not. So you have crafting and missions. Both of these sections have multiple skins. Wow, look at all these skins, guys. And you're going to be able to get them in multiple ways. Crafting, these skins are going to be permanently available. You'll be able to craft them anytime, any day of the week. And yeah, you'll be getting these per gun skin. And then missions, you get these as bundles or packs. So in missions, as you can see, if you're a tester, wow, you joined his testing group and you get this skin. And as you can see, you can go over here to preview and there's some cool stuff. Like, this is actually one of the coolest gun skins in the game. But as you can see here, you can do a lot here. You can get so many skins and you can get them from missions and crafting. So that is in phase 1, but it's also coming to the game in phase 2. Now, let's talk about phase 1 and the exclusive section. Basically, how the exclusive section works in phase 1 is like this. Every single day, you will have a new skin, or at least back in the day, you actually had 4 skins every single day that you could unlock, and there were 4 tiers or rarities. Now, these 4 skins were all unique from one another, and so basically what that means is if you missed that skin, you would never probably see it again, because the next day would be 4 brand new fresh skins, and every single day it would just always be new skins, and it would be always looking different from one another. And this system is a much different take than most games when they release weapon skins, because most games, they make it so you can collect them all. They make it so you can, you know, show everyone what weapon skin you have, and, you know, and the value of it. But in Sactic, phase 1 was planning to just release them as unique. Now, there's a lot of problems with this. Problem number 1, which I just talked about, if you miss a skin, you'll probably never see it again, and the player could get very upset about that, especially since 4 skins release every day. You probably wouldn't be able to get all 4 of them every day, and that would be a problem, right? And then the second big issue is longevity of this, because think about it like this. What if I get like 4 unique skins that I love? What's the point of me getting another one, right? Because at the end of the day, it's unique skins, so like I'm eventually going to be satisfied. I'm eventually not going to bother with this system anymore, and there's the end of the skins update. All of this effort thrown out the window because the player is satisfied. Now, that is a big issue. But the third issue, in my opinion, is, of course, these weapon skins could look like anything. Think about it like this. What if you crafted, you know, the paintball skin right here? And, oh wow, on my exclusive section for the daily skin, something looks just like paintball. Wow, that makes paintball really valuable, right? No, it actually makes all of the other skins not as valuable if you think about it, because any of the exclusive could look like any of the other skins. So it kind of just defeats the purpose of having mission skins, defeats the purpose of having craftable skins. And yeah, guys, that is a pretty big issue. Now, when this dropped and I first played it, I won't lie to you, I was very surprised, and I was also, like, you know, very confused at first, but then I realized, like, all of these issues that are going to come down, and it became a lot of negotiating, a lot of discussing with Homer and the other devs about how we can fix this, how we can make it better. And here comes phase 2. Now, there's going to be a lot of things, right? Homer has to now redo the whole system, right? This is going to be a delay because we're not just releasing it by, you know, unique random skins. it's actually going to be a new phase. And another thing is that these unique skins, these random skins, were randomly generated, so they would look random, they would look different, or maybe not even the highest quality, I guess you could say. And so, like, we wanted to bring quality in phase 2 instead of just a bunch of random skins with random color, random texture. Why not actually make a bunch of like skins made by people, made by humans who actually, you know, think they could have a theme? And so that's what happened. Ash, HT Bio, and we all said, hey, Homer, we will make you a bunch of skins using your formula, and we will get this done just to avoid having unique skins. And I gotta say, all of us, especially Ash, HT Bio, you guys cooked, absolutely cooked on a lot of these skins. I could self-glaze, I think I cooked too, but you know, I do want to say, like, I think we did a phenomenal job on the work we've done for phase 2. Okay, so that's amazing, right? Because think about it like this. We now have a bunch of actual skins that you can collect, right? Every single day there'll be a brand new skin, and you can collect them. But there's a big issue. Back then in phase 1, the crafting recipes were also random. So now we have to make crafting recipes for all of the skins. And I gotta say, we made a lot of skins, like over 50 skins, I'll just say that. And yeah, guys, we had to make crafting recipes for everything. So I ended up making a whole Google sheet, spending a few days getting all of those in. But then Homer has to now add all of those crafting recipes into the game as well. And so that's another delay in of itself, right? And then, of course, there was a couple miscommunication errors where I made the crafting recipes because I assumed the exclusive was going to be in packs, but Homer instead wanted it to be separate, so you collect them all individually. And so we had to, like, mess with the killer drops, we had to mess with the values, and a lot of tweaking has been done to make sure the player doesn't feel like it's impossible to collect everything, but at the same time, it's not like a cakewalk. It's not easy. And so, yeah, guys, what are the benefits of phase 2, you might be asking? Well, since these skins are now, you know, not randomized, not unique, you're going to be able to collect them with your friends. That's amazing. There's going to be some more value there. There's also 4 new brand new rarities that we've made, which I'm really excited for. And of course, longevity, the most important thing. What if we want new skins in the future? Well, we could easily release more and maybe bring back players for, you know, a quick skin release update. Another thing as well is, what if we wanted skins for events? You know, there's so much more potential because we have control of the amount of skins in the game. And so I think this is going to be a much, much better update when it does come out. Yes, it's been delayed, but there's been so much behind the scenes, so much for quality that I'm really excited to release to you guys. And I think everyone is. Homer is, Ash, HT Bio. I think we're all excited to finally see our own skins in the game, but also, you know, like, show you guys what kind of quality we've made. And so, yeah, guys, that is the story behind Sactic's skins so far. And you might be wondering, where are they right now? Well, here is how it is going. Right now, we are pretty much done with all of the weapon skin designs. It's just a matter of getting them all into the game. And, you know, Homer, he is a very busy man. So he is working. And he's not constantly on Sactic, you know. He has his own life. I have my own life. That's why I haven't been posting as much, right? And so, you know, this update is going to come out. But when it does, I think it's going to come out with a lot more quality than a lot of people would think. And I'm also really excited, you know, we're not going to get loot boxes. We're going to get actual crafting. You're actually going to be able to play any of the modes and actually be able to get the skins and the drops that you need. And so, yeah, guys, this is a very exciting future, at least for skins. And I'm excited for them to release. It's been a long wait, but I hope you guys understand why there's been a wait and, you know, why there's been so much back and forth. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more and like this video, show support. Outro, roll!